Hello, hello, Fee Jamieson-Folland, beaming in from guess where? It's probably fairly easy to spot that we're in the desert. Whereabouts? Well, here in Dubai, about an hour out of Dubai, outside of the main city. And this is my first experience on a camel. Don't have the ability to tune in for Facebook Live, so this is a recorded version for you. I trust you can see me. Tricky to see myself. At the moment, there we go, I am there. It's that bright, not able to twiddle it round for you to actually see. This is where we're at. Me and Chris, as you can see, we're kind of moving about a bit. And that's because we're on the back of our new friend, Sumi, who is a beautiful camel who we're very privileged to be riding out here in the Dubai desert. It's called the Red Desert. Here we go, down a bit of a dip. And so this week's theme, as you'd be aware, is what's your definition of courage? And I was thinking about this. So for me, horse riding, first camel ride, it's not something that I feel I necessarily need courage for personally. I appreciate that there would be some who do. Just having a bit of a pause for a sec. But the point with it, though, is that I wanted to share with you a couple of thoughts that came up from understanding a little bit more about what makes camels tick. Trusting that we're going to keep the sun behind us so you can actually see me rather than being blinded by the sun. Quite a different movement to get used to being on the back of a camel. But I really wanted to share with you the experience whilst I'm here actually on board. Really what I wanted to share is, if you think about it, say for example from a camel's perspective, when it comes to courage, you know, you probably heard it, I've read it multiple times, and it's something that many of my mentors have said, which is that, you know, courage really is action in the face of fear. And so when it comes to this, one thing I'd add to that is being as prepared as we can, and action in the face of fear. So that action part, or preparation for taking action in the face of fear, that's where I feel a camel strikes away any of that fear that could be perceived, because there's that preparation. So what do I mean by that? Well, a camel's body is well prepared for this. You know, body of a camel can survive for 30 days in the summer and 45 days in the winter on one drink of water. Apparently the skin absorbs, not so much the bumps on the back, it's the skin that absorbs this water. The hair is very coarse, so there's very little moisture that's lost through the skin. Obviously through breathing there's going to be some lost. But it's this sense of preparation, you know, this is pretty relevant from the health side of things, is that the stomach of a camel can digest pretty much anything, including poisons. It just goes in there and circulates for about 4 days and then it's done. So I wanted to share those thoughts with you with a different perspective on courage. And when I'm back at the ranch, I'll share with you on a live some thoughts that popped up for me in relation to what does courage mean for you and my experiences this week. So stay tuned for the next episode. But in the meantime, ciao for now from Chris and I here in the desert, in the Dubai desert. A little teeny taste of what the desert could be like. Ciao for now.